Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do some channel updates, really just talk about a few things. And I'm going to start off with my progress in month of Kerby. If you didn't know, September was, or is, because it is still September, it's the end of September, but Kerby month. So we're doing 2 pages together, and this is as far as I got on this one. I won't be able to finish it. I know I won't be able to. We got a couple days left, and I won't be able to finish it. But this is as far as we got, and I'm in no rush to finish it because I don't like to rush through my Kerby pictures. I've done it before and I don't like the way it looks. Then I was invited over to Foxy's channel, and I kind of started this page. She picked this page as a page she wanted to do, so we went over how to color the bubble and with some shine to it. And as you can see, it's like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like a purple iridescent paint. And then we did the tree. So that page was started because she wanted to participate, but that's as far as I got in that one. And then I was working on this page. Hang on, let me get to it. Where is it? This one. And I based the trees with you guys and the rocks, and then on my own I started going in with shading in the green trees. So that's as far as I got for that one. I even did a little shading on this tree. I hope I wrote the colors down because I might have put them away without writing them down. I hope not. That's what it looks like I did because I already put them away. But I mean, I don't think it's too hard to... I'm pretty sure I wrote them down. I may have just misplaced the post-it note. It might be in my, because I do have a book where I'm tracking my coloring pages and the colors I use, so I'm praying it's in here. Let's see. Oh boy. So I might have not tracked it. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. I don't think I was that knuckleheaded and didn't write it down because I had some other colors that was not light fast mixed in with it. So I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. I think I might have just stuck it somewhere else. I wrote it on a post-it note, so it's around. But that's as far as I've got on that. And then in on the side, I have been coloring in my fairy tales and folklore coloring book. And I heard Miss View, she was talking about me throwing me under the rug, and she was saying that I don't color with crayons, or I don't have crayons. I do actually. So I have regular Crayola crayons and colors of the world, and I also have Neocolor 2s, which I kind of use wet and dry, and I count those as crayons. So but I do have crayons and I do use them a little bit. As you can see, these are still fairly new, but you can also see some are used. This one gets used mostly, like the greens and stuff like that gets used. They don't work very well in every coloring book, so I don't use them in every coloring book. These are fairly new, but there is some use, so I do use crayons. Just that I like to use pencils more than anything, so you won't see me using crayons a lot, especially on stream. You won't see it a lot. But anyway, I did some work in here, and I was doing this page, and I actually used some crayons on this page. So these leaves, I'm going to zoom in so you can see. These leaves are actually done with Crayola crayons and Neo tubes, as well as, what else did I do with crayons? It's a little hard to tell because you can't, they're actually pretty decent in this book. But I want to say the brown here of the branches. And then I used my polys, I think. Did I use polys? No. Actually, no. I used my Holbeins on this page. The Holbeins work really nice on this book. So that's some progress that I have there. But the way I use, I think I'm going to like to use my crayons in here because I only have 24 colors, aside from the colors of the world. So if I put down the Crayolas first and then put the Neos on top, they blend very well together. The Crayolas kind of blend together very well on their own, but they're not pigmented enough for me. So I picked some similar colors of the Neo 2s and I put them on top. And it blends well. It doesn't look weird because I tried to do one with the Neo 2s by themselves. And I think it was one of these two here up at the top. And I didn't like the way it felt. And I didn't like the way it went down versus how it went down when I put the Crayola down first. So I want to experiment some more in here with my Crayolas and my Neo 2s. But I wanted to play around with them and see how they work. I usually do that with every book to see how my crayons work, especially on bigger spaces. So I might do it again for this page here. And this page, I started with some gel pens I had took to work with me. So the light green is gel pen, Jelly Roll Stardust, I think. And then the dark green is like Jelly Roll Metallic or something like that. I forgot what the metallic ones are called. But I'm thinking maybe I will do some of these flowers. Like I might do some pink with the Crayola, but the Crayola only has one pink, or at least I only have one pink. So I might do like a red to pink maybe, but I want to see how they're going to kind of work, and maybe we'll do that now. Maybe we'll do one. I have some time to spare. I am doing this video before work, so I'm not rushing. I just want to be mindful of the time clock here. So hopefully that doesn't fall. Okay. So I'm going to pick a pink, and I might actually, because maybe I'll do a leaf instead so I can show you guys, because I already have the greens established. Or I can do maybe like, because I did yellow on the other one, so maybe I'll do like orange and yellow, just like a simple orange and yellow. So we're gonna start with this one over here in the corner. Actually, let me zoom in so you guys can see. My phone doesn't want to zoom in all of a sudden. Okay, maybe we'll start on this smaller one here. So what I do is, since the middle is already colored, I want it to not focus on, it's trying to focus on my hand, and I don't want it to do that. Let's do this big one. Okay, we'll just do a couple petals. That's fine. All right. So I'm going to very lightly put down some orange, and not a lot because I want most of this flower to be yellow. And then I'm going to put down some yellow, and the crunching you hear in the background, of course, is Yuki. He's having his breakfast, and so you can get them to blend together. You just come off very lightly. I kind of went in a little too hard right here so you can kind of see, but you can get them to blend. You guys, if you watched the live stream where I was over at Foxy's channel, hang on guys. I was over at Foxy's channel, and I had to get up and turn the fan off my face because it was blowing rather hard in my face. I was talking about how to get rid of that line that just kind of sits there. So you see they blend. You can get crayons to blend. They do blend. It is a little bit more work. If that's something that you want to do, but you can get them to blend. I'm sorry my camera is being a bit strange. But it's very doable, as you can see. And then you can even take white, because I don't have a light enough yellow for the tip. So I can take white and just kind of blend that in. Right? So then you would take a nice orange in the Neo colors. I have the Neo 2s, but I'm sure it's no different in the Neo. I'm gonna grab a yellow, and I do have a very light yellow in the Neo 2, so I'm gonna grab that and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put down some orange, and I'm trying to get it to focus on not my hand. Okay, now you can leave it like that with the Crayolas if you want, and you don't have to use Neo color 2s either. If you have any type of gel crayon, water soluble or not, you can use that. I just so happen to have Neos, so that's what I use. But that's how I use my crayon. So that is kind of another reason why it doesn't look like they're going anywhere, because that's kind of how I use them. I don't use them, you know, by themselves anyway, because I like a blended look, and they're a little too scratchy. So there you go. That is how I achieve my Neo color and Crayola crayon look. So that's another thing, and I'm just gonna leave these out. But that's another thing that I've been working on. I've been experimenting kind of with other mediums and how they work together and how they don't work together, because some things just don't work together. So that is what I've been doing in that. And I do still have the other page that I'm working on in here that I have not finished yet, but I'm kind of bouncing around. And that is the, if I can find it, that's the bubble page. And I haven't finished it yet, but I might go in here with some crayon and Neo 2s too. I really like the way it feels. And I may even, I might get a bigger pack of crayons just so I can have more colors to blend with my Crayolas, because right now I only have 24 and the colors of the world. Now, I still have been sketching. I have not done anything on my 100 days of sketching at all. I did record a sketchbook update video. I haven't uploaded it yet. but I want to go through and put some line work on some of these pages and get some more color in here. But I have been adding color, so it doesn't look so plain, but it's still severely lacking some color. So I want to go through and, you know, get some color in that. So that's something else I've been working on. Now, 1 month with Kerby is coming to an end, and I have to choose what books I'm going to work in for October. And I have chosen 2 artists for October, and one of them is David Peterson. So I'm going to be coloring in Mouse Guard in October, and I chose 2 because not everybody has this book. I don't know if it's still available on Amazon, and if it is, it's like $30 plus. So because this book was out of print and they didn't want to, I guess, redo it, so people are just selling their copies. I do have a second copy of this, thankfully, but I'm just going to flip through, and this is literally my favorite coloring book. So for October, I think I'm gonna go through and like just work on some of these whips that I have. Like this one needs to be finished. I do have a few whips in here. This one needs to be shaded in, and it's just little stuff like that. I might start a new page. We will see. I'm not 100% sure. I want to get through some of these whips because I do really like this book. It is my favorite. Once I finish this copy, the other copy will just be pencils only. This one has a lot of stuff. It has watercolors and metallic watercolors and markers and crayons. The other one I'm gonna keep for pencils and maybe like a little bit of metallic watercolors. But this is one of my favorite pages. I love how I did the glow on him. And this was one of like my first coloring books also. This is like one of my early coloring books. So once I really got into adult coloring and I started looking at different coloring books, this is a whip I need to finish. I was doing some out of the box colors with like the trees and stuff. So I really like how my pages turned out in here, and I'm doing everything I can to not break into the new one yet because this one's not even finished. So, hey. Okay, now he's playing with the treat. So, yeah, so I really like this book. This is my favorite, and I'm flipping through it. I know you guys have seen me flip through it a million times, but there's a certain someone who likes to look at my pages when I flip through them. This one needs some shading, so this one's not done. This one needs a background. I marked it done, but I might put a background on that one. This one has too much glitter, so I'm gonna have to go through and brush the glitter off of this one before I do the owl, because that's too much glitter on that page. This one needs some shading. And this book takes water very well, but I don't like the way it leaves it kind of patchy, so I do go over it with pencil. I kind of want to tackle one of these bigger pages too. This one needs to be finished. I need to color the mice, and then it's done. I might add some sparkle to that. I don't really like how the building came out, but at the same time, it ended up with that old look I was going for, so it's okay. This one, I marked it as done. This was like one of my earlier pages when I was just throwing color down and didn't know what I was doing. This one, this side needs shading. I think I was basing this in my watercolor, so I'll have to bring those back out and finish this up. What are you doing? Get out of that plastic bag. No. I would love to tackle this page. Or even this one. Even though I don't like underwater scenes, these don't seem too intimidating. I also would like to do this one. Um, Let me see, what else do I have? This would be cool to color, like the weapons page. So I want to get some more work done in this because I haven't been working. This one needs to be shaded, but I did get the base down for, looks like everything. It just needs some shading. This one I was trying these cheap gel crayons and I didn't know what I was doing. So I might go over this with some Neo 2s and hopefully it helps it. Because everything else on the page came out pretty good. I'm not a fan of the gate. I probably should have did it in gold, but this background is what I'm really not a fan of. And then I need to go and shade in some things. This one I need to finish shading, doing some shading on some of them. The snake and the heron is done. I need to shade the fish and the duck. This was a Crayola challenge a couple years ago where I used Crayola chalk and color pencils and crayon. This one needs some shading. Coming to the end here. Let's see. This one also needs some shading. It looks like I started shading in some places, but needs some shading. I think this one was another Crayola challenge because I used Crayola pencils, super tips. I might go in and put a little bit of detail in some of this stuff because it looks like the Crayola just didn't pick it up enough. And then this one, I think this was Polly's and probably Arteza's, but there's also some gel pen and stuff. So this one came out really cool. And that's it for that one. So I want to get, a lot of work done in there. And then I picked out a second artist, especially for View. So this month is Camila de Erico, or as View would say, Camila de Erico, or something like that. I don't know. I probably butchered it, but she knows what I'm talking about. Anywho, I am picking this one for the month of October. So get your Camellia books out. I don't have a lot colored in these. This one was my first one. I got it at Joann's, I think, and it's falling apart, so I have to be careful. But I only have 2 books of hers. I'm in the middle about her style. Like these pages, I'm not really a fan of, like with the big floating heads and like the really thick, sketchy. Like this one's not too bad, but like with the thick, I don't know, something about these floating heads is just not me. And this one doesn't have eyes. But I do like, look, this book is falling apart. I do like these pages where there's like actual bodies and things going on. So as you can see, like a big chunk of my book is out. I can probably glue it back in, but I'm not worried about it yet. Because it's just one chunk that's out for right now. I might color this page. This page looks fun. This page I did with my polys, but I want to see what else works in here. I don't like the way the Prismacolors work in here. I'll show you. I did a page with Prismacolors, and I just didn't like the way it looked. I was testing crayons in here on this page, and I don't like the way crayons work in this book. I told you I test crayons out in almost every book. This one I might do. This looks like a fun page. This one I did with the Prismacolors, and I don't like the way it looks. I mean, color scheme wise, I love it, but I didn't know what I was doing yet really with pencil, so it looks weird, and When I tried to shade properly when I was learning, it still looked weird. So I probably won't use Prismacolor. I'll stick to a harder pencil. And do I have anything else in here? I don't think so. No, I don't color in here a lot. So that's what I have in that one. And then I have the mermaid one. These are the only two books of hers that I have. And in here, I think I have one or two, maybe. But it's the floating heads for me that I'm not really a fan of. But I will probably color one page at least. I'm gonna pick out one and see where I get. Here's one that I did. So adorable. And I think I used polys on that one too, or Holbeins. I'm not sure. One of the two. I don't know. Something about her style. It's cute, but I don't like art-wise. It's wonderful, but coloring-wise, I don't know. It's just something that I guess maybe because there's not really too many definitive lines. So like, it's like maybe too sketchy. I don't know. But I love her artwork. Like this floating head is adorable, but I still would find myself having a hard time coloring that. But who knows? We'll see. This one's cute. Like, they're really cute. They're adorable, but I don't know coloring wise. Like, I would color him and like her face, but the hair has got something going on. I don't know. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna color one or two pages at least, just for view. So these are the books I'm gonna be focusing on for October. So Camilla, and then we have my Mouse Guard book, and then also, what did I do with it? I set it to the side, and now I don't know what I did with it. If time allows, here it is. I would like to get back into this one, and I want to pick, I know I have like this one as a whip right now, but I want to pick like a autumn theme-ish one, maybe the squirrel, and start. I'm still scared to do watercolors in here. So what I might do on my test page here, I might work this month and test out some Neo colors. Maybe, since I'm a little scared of the watercolor, I might do some Neo colors. We did watercolors on here, and I like the way it turned out, but it still scared me every step of the way. So I might finish up this page, maybe use this one to test some Neo 2s, and for this one, because this one I started in pencil, so I might finish this one in pencil and use this one to test the Neo 2s. Because I do want to pick an autumn, like a fall theme page, maybe for November. So maybe I'll use October to like test it. Maybe the duck page. This page I really want to do. It's so cute. And it has like a little frog and some mushrooms. And look at the little baby duck up there. So we'll see. And I still have to test my crayons in here too. So I have to test my crayons. So I think October is going to be like a test month for this one. Finished the test page with different materials, and then from there pick a page for November to do, because I do want to do like a fall page, and I like that duck page. I might do that. I might not need to pick a page. I think I really want to do that one. Even the turtle page is really pretty, but I think I want to do the duck. So I'm gonna try to finish out this month and finish testing things in this one. So these are my books for the month. So if any of you guys have these books, I was trying to be fancy and show you the inside of them. There we go. If you guys have these books and you want to color along, oh, and this one, of course. So this is what I'm going to be working on for the month. And if you guys have these books and you want to come and hang out, you know, I'm going to do it like I normally do with the live streams and, you know, maybe some coloring chats. I didn't do any coloring chats in September. I did all live streams, but yeah, it'll mostly be live streams, but I might do some coloring chats as well, so we can test some things out. So that's all I have, I think. I didn't get any new supplies in September other than the ones that I showed you guys. And we'll see about October, because I did just get my new Zelda game came out. Oh, we still have to finish the other one, don't we? But anyway, I'm playing this one right now and I'm having so much fun. So I might show you guys this one tomorrow on stream. And I got a poster with it. And then he bought me these Uno Legend of Zelda cards, which, you know, got them from GameStop. And they have like special like Zelda things on them. So when my sister comes, we can play. But I also collect different Uno cards too. So that's something that I just started this year though. So I only have Uno Flip, and now Zelda. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.